Hello everyone, let me go through some assets. So Bitcoin had a nice move up, which is great. The 4-hour entry, the long entry I shared in my last or two videos before this market update was a very precise entry. I'm really happy about this. And it since took out this pivot high of around $30,050 retraced. So the level I'm watching now on the daily time frame is first of all the 30,000 level. If it holds, it's already great, but I would even be happy about a retest of the 29,006 or 700 area and then a move further up. However, like I mentioned in my last video, I'm still considering this scenario where Bitcoin just dips under the 50% retracement level and then rips up from there. So in order to see some capitulative move, especially now that we have seen a similar candle to this, basically everyone is excited, and then something has to happen now. If we get a fast move like this, or price will maybe just retrace and then slowly dip under the 50%. But I still think that this is a possibility. It will just fool so many people in the market who are not informed well. But that's a good thing about being positioned long at this point already. If it rips up from here, great. If it dips down from here, great. I'm waiting, so I can just sit back and relax while price action does its thing. Moving on to Ethereum. Really lackluster price action, I must say, but again, it mimics Bitcoin mostly. But PayPal announced that they are issuing their own stablecoin and they are using Ethereum. Under normal circumstances, I would have anticipated a little excitement candle on Ethereum, but the reaction is really non-existent here. So I guess people are just waiting for Bitcoin to direct the next move of the market, and then everything else will follow. But yeah, not interested in Ethereum at this point still. BNB. Okay, so this didn't fully play out. Let me clean this up. Yeah, I mean, it has been consolidating sideways. Let me actually clean everything here. Then let's just mark the pivot levels. I'll set myself alerts on. One would be this. And the other would be this. So there is resting liquidity both above this wick and under this pivot low. So whichever direction the price breaks, it will give me an alert, and then I will check if I want to play longs or shorts. Basically, if price goes up in a sustained manner and finds support on here, I would think that there are good chances that price is going for this area with the equal highs here, so around $300 to $318 or $20, slightly above this level. But we have to be careful. If this is just going to end as a liquidity grab, then we get a market structure shift back up into some fair value gap, and then the real drop comes under these very suspicious equal lows here, because liquidity under here has not been taken. This low is equal to this low, and so the price could still well go under here, under $220 towards $200, which was one of the areas I had mentioned in the past videos. So if we actually see a liquidity grab or a stop rate in this southern region, then I will wait for a market structure shift, enter at a fair value gap, and then probably long. But for now, I'm just gonna set my alerts and not look at BNB again until either alert gets triggered. EGLD. Yeah, so partial profits and moving the stop loss to break even was the right call here. Let's have a look. I mean, right now, this area is holding support, which I guess could be categorized as strength. Nice rounding bottom here. Personally, not so interested in EGLD. I don't know what they have been up to, and I don't remember the new network name. I think they had a rebranding, like something with Galaxy or something like that. But it is a rounding bottom. It holds the support area well so far. So I guess we could soon see a move up towards the previously marked highs here, including this area. So if anyone is very keen on longing EGLD, maybe wait at least for this to happen. So a push above these highs, ideally even maybe this pivot high, and then a small pullback. There you can take another long entry, basically pretty much the same as we had before, but this time you can put your stop loss a little tighter here and then target these highs. I'll personally not be trading this. Moving on to Link. Link is showing great strength. I'm still, if Bitcoin does the 50% or sub 50% retracement, I still think that Link could drop towards $6.74. If it gets really bad, $6.50 maybe. As I mentioned in my last video, I still have orders down there. But for now, from this very recent dealing range, it looks good. So the 70.5% retracement level is holding support. Maybe we will get another dip towards the 79 just to complete the full retracement. But right now it is looking strong. Yeah, and we will see. So I'm positioned long on this, as I mentioned in the past videos. If we get a further dip, I will just add to my longs, and my invalidation levels are shared in the channels. Litecoin, similar, very nice rounding bottom here, and this seems to be a theme throughout many coins, like a nice bottoming coming in here. But again, everything depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin rips down to sub 28k, everything in the market will bleed. Altcoins probably will get hit harder. But for now, looking at the general price structure or candle structures on many altcoins, they show a bottoming formation at key retracement levels, and Litecoin is no exception. The 79% retracement level, very nice reaction here so far, and I really wouldn't want to see Litecoin close any daily candle under the 79% retracement level. If it does, then I think something may be wrong. Not with the whole market, but with Litecoin particularly. I have not followed up on the halving story, and I don't care so much about the narrative that's going on there, but chart structure wise it's looking good. I'm not really interested in longing here, but again, so assuming that the bottom is in, which is all we can do at this point, if we want to expose ourselves more to longs, the stop loss under the most recent low, and then you can target this area, and basically each of these highs would be a potential target for profit taking. MATIC. So MATIC actually does catch my interest here a little bit. So it has retraced to the key levels. Just a second. 62% and 70.5% retracement. Again, you see this very nice round bottoming structure. It even pushes up back above the 62% as I'm recording this. Let me get all of this away. Okay, that one can stay. So I'm actually just waiting for the daily candle close on Bitcoin, and then I may long MATIC depending on what the Bitcoin chart looks like, because this looks good for upward continuation, and maybe a little more conservative here. The 30% still giving an RR of 3.1, and we could actually move our stop loss all the way up here, and then the risk to reward is getting even better. So I may take a jab at this depending on how the Bitcoin candle closes. XRP. Well, also a round bottoming structure here. I'm still not too convinced that the total bottom is in. Maybe we will get one more retest of the 70.5 retracement level. I'm still kind of open to the full 79% retracement. I have my long orders that are still unfilled in this area, so I would not mind getting those filled. Neither would I mind if XRP just rips up from here. It's just a waiting game for me. I'm very bullish on XRP and Bitcoin as well, so I'm happy with my exposure, but willing to add more if we get a dip. Solana, so obviously this did not play out, never got filled on here. Actually we can clean the whole thing up here. I do have some new long order. I think it was at around, okay, it was on the 4-hour time frame. This order block right here. And I did not get the dip I'm looking for yet. If Bitcoin does the sub 50% retracement, I'll get filled on this one. There are two relative equals here, equal lows here. So I wouldn't be surprised to see something like this while everyone is getting super bullish. But I don't mind if I don't get filled on Solana down there. I'll just grab some somewhere higher up. And again, the targets can be each of these highs where there's resting liquidity very likely to be placed And yeah, so $22 my entry, $21.40. It's a very tight stop loss and very good risk to reward if I get filled. Lastly, UNI, I shared a short setup on this in the last video, so I haven't gotten filled. Let me switch back to the daily time frame. But I'm still quite optimistic on this. Actually, we see that the high has been taken out. If now the low gets taken out from here, so let's say we see something like this, I will still leave my buy orders in this fair value gap, but additionally I may add maybe some buy orders in this area too, and then leave the stop loss above the high, and first target, second target, third target, which should be a nice risk to reward in by average, maybe around 3, because UNI has run while the market has done nothing. At least Bitcoin has done nothing, and so it is time for UNI to also do a retrace to the 62 70.5% retracement levels. So I'm just waiting for a good entry, and then hopefully we can catch some good short position there too. All right, I'll see you again on Friday. Have a nice week.